It is Better Country 101.7 The Bull. Good stuff as we are into the 9 o'clock hour. Good to be hanging out with you here on this Tuesday. And good to be joined by a couple special guests here in the 9 o'clock hour. We got Matt Landon and Emma Reynolds joining us here. They're going to be talking about something that is pretty big that's going to be coming to Burlington and pretty exciting for the music fans out there. Matt, Emma, before we get into that, how are you guys doing here this morning?
We're great.
Pretty well, yeah.
It's good to have you guys here. And like I said, you guys have got this event coming that you guys are putting together here. And let's talk a little bit, though, about that event. This is something that's coming in the summertime. Obviously, we'll get to the fundraiser that you guys are having for it, but let's talk a little bit about the event itself that you guys are putting together come later on in the summer months.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So the Capitol Foundation is bringing Burlington its first ever Burlington Jazz Festival. Mm-hmm. We really wanted to touch on the roots of Steamboat Days being built on Dixieland Jazz back in 1962.
Okay.
And jazz being programmed in the Steamboat Festival all the way into the 1970s.
That's a music. That's a genre of music that just doesn't feel like it gets enough respect there. So, but what artists are you kind of looking at, or you guys got that figured out? Then what are we looking at then coming to Burlington?
Yeah, we have that all figured out, but we're kind of holding off on making the official announcements. But I can tell you that we have 8 bands, 55 total musicians. Maybe some more. We're not quite sure yet.
Ooh.
But
yes, we're hoping.
Yeah, we're hoping. It kind of depends
on
the fundraiser. Yeah, right. But it's going to be something for everybody. In terms of like jazz is such a big genre. There's going to be some more traditional stuff. There's going to be some Latin jazz. There's going to be some more contemporary stuff, hip hop, gospel influenced jazz, all over the map. And yeah, I think it's going to be something for everybody.
I mean, that sounds like a really fun event. So this is going to be an event that takes place in the summer months. What are the dates for this festival that you guys are going to be putting it together?
It's going to be July 25th and 26th.
And this is right down at the Capitol Theater, correct?
It's actually spread out across downtown.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yes, multiple music venues, hopefully multiple additional venues, all indoors because it's at the end of July, 25th, 26th.
The heat of Iowa can sometimes get the best of you there.
Don't want anybody getting heat stroke.
Yeah, exactly. So that's coming up in July. But the reason we have you guys in here is because, well, you got to get some money raised up for that. So you guys are having a fundraising event that you want to talk about here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the fundraising event is a concert. So it's a perfect...
All right, little intro maybe for folks?
It's a perfect introduction to jazz and what we want to bring to Burlington with these awesome artists. We'll be bringing in a bass player, our dear friend Jordan Richards, all the way from Michigan. He's a killer player. Mm-hmm. We're excited to see him again. And then a drummer from Iowa City. He's on faculty at University of Iowa there. Michael D'Angelo, Grammy-nominated drummer, will be playing with us for that fundraiser on April 28th. The fundraiser is at the Capitol Theater, seats 300. We got plenty of space. Bring everyone. Bring your family. And it's on a Monday, so we know you're not doing anything else.
Exactly. And we got the details for this, by the way, on our community calendar. You can check it out at 1017thebull.com. Coming up at the Capitol Theater, April 28th, 7 to 9 o'clock. And that's going to be kind of that taste that you get that's coming to Burlington a little bit later on in the summer months. We're talking with Matt Landon and Emma Reynolds, talking a little bit about that festival. Anything else you guys want to add before we let you guys go here today?
We want to make sure people can find all the details about the event. We have Facebook pages. If you look search Burlington Jazz Festival, you'll find that and the fundraiser under that title. And then, of course, our festival website, btownjazzfest.com.
Okay, btownjazzfest.com is where you get that info. And again, we got links to this up on the community calendar. Check it out. It's going to be a great event. And again, it's a genre that just doesn't get a lot of respect, but you guys are bringing that respect here to Burlington this summer. And that's a great little taste, like we said, coming up on April 28th. And then that'll be an event happening later on in the summer. Guys, appreciate you guys stopping by, chatting with us here this morning, and look forward to seeing you guys down the road here. Talk a little bit more about this maybe as time gets a little closer.
Please.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Anytime. Good to have you guys with us here this morning.
Thank you so much.